You're watching Awaken Command Community, where I provide spirituality tips for the newly awakened to help you build a better spiritual foundation. So we are going to be doing a new moon read, focus on Mama Osset. So we might get some little channeling in for this. I am recording the above as well, so that way you guys can see me and also see the cards. Trying something a little different, so let me know what you think in the comments down below. And yeah, it's been a minute since I've actually done I think I've done one full moon, or sorry, not full moon. This is a new moon reading. I think I've done one new moon reading. Your girl's not very versed in astrology, so we're not going to worry about that right now. We're just going to focus on what message Mama Osset has for us. I'm sure she has one regardless. So I want to thank you guys for sticking with me for this. I want to thank you guys for your patience with this. And yeah, let's just go ahead and get into it. Let's go ahead and say a prayer over the cards. I want to give thanks to my ancestors, spirit guides, guardian spirits, guardian angels, everyone on my spiritual team who's aligned with unconditional love and light for the highest and greatest good of myself and the collective. Only that which is aligned with unconditional love is allowed to come through at this time. Anything not aligned with unconditional love is not allowed through. If any of the vibes of my viewers need to come through, you're more than welcome to do so. If not, again, only that which is unconditional love can come through. Mama Osset, go ahead and give us your wisdom for the new moon. Thank you. Ashe. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and see what wisdom Mama Osset has for us today. Y'all already know I always pull out the Isis Oracle whenever I take a hiatus, and it's been a minute. So first of all, I want to say thank you for reaching 200 subscribers. I definitely appreciate it. I'm glad that you guys find my content useful and helpful, and I hope that this video and this reading will be of use to you. My goal with my videos and my card pulls, everything I do here, I want to make sure it empowers you. So that is what we're going for. Ooh, this is a strong card, Serpent of Fire. So here's what it looks like here. Go ahead and lay it down. I'm gonna read it real quick. Do not assess your current ability based on past standards, as they no longer apply to you. You are stronger and more powerful now than you have ever been before. You need to learn afresh what you are capable of, and Isis helps you now. Definitely fitting for the new moon energy. The new moon is when we start getting back into our manifestations again. And I definitely see that being something at play here. There was something that kind of came through, so let me go back to it. Mama Osset is saying that she wants you to try again at like a goal that you may have set aside or a goal that you might have given up on. Now is the time to do it. Sorry, y'all, I realized I didn't put out my other crystals that I normally put out for my reads. You'll know which crystals I use if you watch any of my monthly reads. I do offer those. They're on my Patreon. I haven't done one in a bit. I'm hoping to get some recorded soon. I do have a little bit of free time now, thanks to me more or less getting caught up with my schoolwork. So if y'all didn't know, I started going back to school. It's been fun. I actually enjoy it. So anyways, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and also be using the Wandering Spirit Tarot. You guys know this is one of my favorite tarot decks to use. I really enjoy the imagery. I don't use the real tarot deck, which you may or may not see from the screen, just because I use that as my personal deck. So we're gonna go ahead and see what type of situation this is applying to. This one, 10 of Swords. Let me see if I can straighten this out a little. Y'all also know I only use this tarot deck when my hands start to hurt. Okay, so we're working with the situation as the 10 of Swords. Let's go ahead and see what our challenge is going to be. One card, please. Mama Osset, one card. Challenge is going to be King of Wands. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what the past holds for us here. Mama Osset, I just want one card, please. I know that you want to, I'm sure that you have much to communicate to us at this time, but I just want one card, please. I lost it. All right, one card, please. Osset, one card. That's still two. I'm actually really happy to be like reading tarot right now, guys. I haven't been able to do it because I've been so busy with school, and I knew it was something that I just really enjoy when like I found myself taking a break from my schoolwork and pulling tarot cards. I was like, oh my God, I miss this. So let's go ahead and see what the past is. We're looking at death. Let's go ahead and see what the future is. If you're new to tarot, death doesn't mean anything bad. Death is just a part of life. So let's go ahead and see what our unconscious is holding. High Priestess. Let's go ahead and see what our consciousness. Four of Cups. Let's see. We're going to go ahead and see how we are doing. Us divinities. This card applies to us divinities. We're looking at 10 of Pentacles. Let's go ahead and see what the environment around us, what the normies are up to. King of Swords. All right, so what are our hopes and fears for this? Three of Swords. And what's looking like our outcome? Five of Swords. All right, so here's what we got. I'm going to take a second to just look over everything, and then we'll just kind of go into the read from there. Okay, so looking at this, I feel like Mama Aset is communicating that there is a blessing on the way. But I just want to clarify for you guys because, like I said, my whole thing with spirituality is I want you to feel empowered. And this blessing is only going to come through if you put in the work. If you don't put in the work, this blessing is not going to come through. Sorry, I just also had like a weird moment of deja vu. I'm like, I've done this before. That's odd. Let me know if you guys want to know about like the spirituality behind deja vu. Anyways, so looking at these cards and getting the vibe from this, like I said, I do feel like it's a good vibe. It's going to be something that we've wanted for a while. It is going to be a blessing, and I definitely feel like it is aligned with new moon energy and the Isis Oracle card that we drew. Now, the reason I say that is because we have the Ten of Wands here. Ten of Wands, or sorry, not Ten of Wands. We have the Ten of Swords, and the Ten of Swords is giving, we worked on something and we gave up. It just was way too much for us. We were overworked. We were stressed out. I'm getting that we really tried hard to make whatever the situation is work, but it's over now. Even like we've probably been sitting here, I'm getting the sense of burnout. We've been sitting here with burnout for quite some time. As of right now, I can't tell if this Ten of Swords is related to this Death card in the past, but hopefully as I continue to go through the reading, it'll become clear. So our challenge is going to be the Knight of Wands. What I get from the Knight of Wands is getting that energy to pick everything back up, and what I'm hearing is picking everything back up to try again, to try and move forward, to try and pursue something that we love, something that we're passionate about. Because I'm getting like a sense of sluggishness looking at the Ten of Swords together with the Knight of Wands. I'm also getting the feeling that whatever it is we're going back into is in the middle stages. We may not realize that what we're going back into is like the middle of the journey. Unconsciously, we have the High Priestess here, and what I'm getting with that is we are probably learning a lot of unconscious lessons, or like a lot of unconscious, esoteric wisdom and knowledge. We're going to need to pay attention to our intuition, and intuition is the word that's standing out to me. I'm also getting the sense of lean into matriarch energy. We also might be working some unconscious magic as well. I'm looking at what we are consciously aware of. We have the Four of Cups. So it seems like we're sitting in a stage of contemplation. We're being gifted with another gift from the divine, but it's not cutting it for us. I'm trying to figure out what I need to explain with this card. I was gonna say, it's not that we're ungrateful. We've gotten the manifestation and we're wondering if it's what we really want, or we've gotten the manifestation and we weren't expecting it, so now we're trying to figure out what we're going to do next. So then for our past, we're looking at the Death card. Like I said before, it's not a bad card to receive. It is a card of transitions and endings. Whatever we ended or whatever came to an end for us was definitely a big deal, and that actually might still be what's impacting us for the Ten of Swords. We may just feel like emotionally exhausted from that, or like mentally exhausted. Like, have you ever, when you're like full of energy but like your mind is just done and can't focus or concentrate? I feel compelled to just kind of add that death is a feminine principle here, and you get that with the 13 of the card. 13 is actually a lucky number too, so this death was a blessing. That may not be what you want to hear, and if it like was a legitimate death of a person, I do apologize and I'm sorry for your loss, but there's something that's going to grow out of this, and your future is looking like the world. Now, like I said, and Mama Aset is making sure to tell me to remind you guys, you're going to need to work for this. But the world essentially means that everything's going to come together, everything's going to come to fruition. You're going to learn the lesson, you're going to complete the cycle, and then everything's going to begin again. This is definitely like a card of good energy, and I definitely feel like you guys are going to end up mastering some area. You're going to master like some portion of your spiritual journey is what I want to say. Like, either you're going to find yourself mastering like a magic technique, you're going to find yourself mastering like what's the best way for you to manifest, you're going to find yourself mastering like the best way for you to do spells, or like what works for you, like what works for your magic. You're going to find yourself mastering what works for you, how you like your specific personal magic. I also feel compelled to like put these two together because we do have the Serpent of Fire. And like I said, we are meant to succeed with this. We are meant to like look at, like, know that we have leveled up in certain abilities and we're not the same as before. And I definitely get that feeling with the World card as well. Like, I feel like this really ties in also with the Death card, because we may be seeing that there's a transition into that new level or that new stage. So finally, how we're feeling is 10 of Pentacles. It looks like I'm getting for us divinities that we are doing well, healthy, sitting in financial abundance, or at least we are moving into the energy or mindset of that. Like we're sitting in 10 of Pentacles alignment, which is great because you do want to be in 10 of Pentacles alignment so that you can get this bag. I don't knock anyone for getting their bag. You do what you got to do. Secure that bag. Now, the NPCs, the normies, everyone else, we're looking at the the King of Swords. My gaze is being drawn to the butterfly on this, and I feel like there is a transformational period happening, but I'm noticing another butterfly on here as well. Yeah, I'm getting like a transformational period, but I'm also getting like the sense of an ending of sorts, because when you have the butterfly, it is like the last stage of development or evolving. King of Swords is definitely giving a strong masculine energy, and the Swords is definitely giving strong rational thought energy. We're going to be going against the grain with the King of Swords. This is the energy of, it's giving me the energy of the status quo with the King of Swords. I'm trying to see if there's anything else coming to me with that. You may see people around you still being very focused and rational. They may not see the spiritual side of things. And like I said, it's giving me like a sense of the last stage. I'm not really getting much else with that, so we're gonna go ahead and move on to the Three of Swords. This is an image of like heartbreak, but heartbreak due to like logical reasoning. And to me, this is saying that we worry that what the people are saying, like what these King of Swords are saying, is going to be true. We're taking it to heart, and we shouldn't be. We need to be letting that shit go. Or like they're gonna try and stop us. And if you give it, like I said, if you give in to these fears, it's going to you're not going to achieve the world if you give in to these fears, because it's not giving me like hopes, it's giving me fears. Like our fear is like, you know, coming into this, or like we're going to be challenged, and that definitely fits in with this final outcome card of the Five of Swords. Five of Swords is definitely energy of conflict. In the traditional photos, it is one man smiling as he watches two people walk away. The two people have laid their swords down, and the man is holding two swords. He's picking up the third, and like, you know, the other two are on the ground. There's going to be a clash of ideas, but I see us as the man that's holding the three swords, that is smiling and smirking, and not the two people that are walking away. I think the two people that are walking away are the naysayers with this one. But I could also see it being the other way around. Like if we give into these ideas, we'll walk away sad and disappointed. And that's not the case. That's not what you want to do with this. You will want to be mindful of your mindset, especially with a lot of these swords here, because there is a lot of a sense of mindset. Something's telling me that you guys are going to want to look at affirmations, mind videos, listen to affirmational music, mirror work. Like you will need, as I'm looking up, it's like 22:2 on the timestamp, so like definitely aligned. Yeah, you're going to want to look at affirmations, like all of that stuff. You're going to want to make sure your mind is unshakable for this, because otherwise you could be the Five of Swords but in the negative sense, and not the Five of Swords in the positive sense. Like you could be the ones walking away versus the ones actually holding the sword. If I had to give a time frame on this, because I do want to provide a time frame, especially with there being so many major arcana cards here, because we have 3, this is going to last until the next whatever zodiac sign. I think it's a Sagittarius new moon, so this is going to last until like the next Sagittarius new moon, so about a year. Yeah, there's like a lot of signs of cycles ending and beginning, because we're also looking at death, we're looking at the Ten of Swords. Sorry, let me pull these cards out so you guys can see them. So we're looking at the Ten of Pentacles at the end, we're looking at the Ten of Swords, that's also the end, and we are looking at the World, the end of the major arcana, and death, end of a cycle or situation. So this is definitely like something that, again, going along with the oracle card we drew, is going to be like us showing us at a new level, because there are so many things, so many culminations that are going to be coming down here. I feel like looking at this 4 again, we've seen what we're able to manifest. So now we're like, hey, what's going to be our next manifestation? How are we going to move forward? What are we truly after with this? And Mama Oz said, it's like, I'm going to show you exactly how powerful you are. But in order to do that, we have to find that power in order to move and take action. Like we've integrated the unknown secrets and esoteric knowledge that is working in our subconscious. We're going to need to do a little bit more work with the amount of swords here by doing our affirmations, mirror work, everything like that. Maybe even like speaking into water, speaking your affirmations and your prayers over incense, whatever is your element, is your thing. You will want to do that in order to make progress and have your mindset where you need it to be in order to achieve what you were trying to achieve. Okay, I feel like that's all I have to say on this. So we're gonna go ahead and go into I always try to make sure, like I said, I leave you guys empowered with these. So we're gonna go ahead and go into a 3-card pull of what we need to keep doing, what we need to start doing, what we need to stop doing. Or sorry, no, the order is, yeah, keep doing, start doing, stop doing. So I hope you guys are definitely feeling aligned for that read. I'm getting like chills running from my heart chakra. Yeah, I'll be honest, I was a little nervous reading for you guys because it's been such a long time since I've actually been able to work with my cards. I actually have a few decks that I also need to prepare because I would like to use those. I do offer tarot readings, so feel free to just message me. You can do it here, TikTok, wherever. Make sure it's me and not like scammers. I have one TikTok account that eventually was taken down, but there were people already like using my image and all that other shit trying to scam people. So vet it, make sure it's me. I will not message you first. I will not reach out to you and say, hey love, I felt your energy, I wanted to read your cards, or hey love, I wanted to do astrology. To clarify, I don't even do astrology right now because I don't know enough about astrology. Sorry, I had to check for Webby. She's been coming in and like asking for attention, but I don't do astrology. So if someone tries to say, hey, I wanted to like, you know, read your energy, blah, 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 something about astrology, I don't do astrology. Fuck astrology. No, not fuck astrology. I respect astrology. I really wish I knew it, but I don't. I am working on learning it, but I do not know astrology, as I stated earlier. I'm trying to see if there's any other things I just need to bring to your attention. I do Reiki as well. I'm thinking that I've posted a few Reiki videos, probably not. So I'll hopefully get some Reiki videos posted. I always say that, I feel like I've said it in a few videos now, but I'll try and get some Reiki videos posted so that way you guys can also have some Reiki, and I do offer distance Reiki, so feel free to message me about that as well. Ooh, this incense almost out, and that is my offering to Mama Offset, so she's telling me that I need to hurry it up as she also sends it towards my face. Go ahead and get started on this. All right, so what do we need to keep doing? The Emperor, we need to start doing. Knight of Pentacles, I will hold them up for you guys in a second as well. What we need to stop doing. Okay, I'm going to reshuffle that. All right, Mama Offset, what we need to stop? Oh, well, we got 7 of Pentacles, so that's what she wanted to show us. So that's what we need to stop doing. All right, she's saying keep moving in that masculine energy, keep operating in that king-like energy. I'm getting the sense that us divinities, us beloved divinities, are working on building empires, and so we need to act like the emperors we are and make those strides. I do want to say, like, you guys are doing great. A lot of us are here on the spiritual path trying to make more money, trying to get to that bag, and there is no shame in that. I respect it. Y'all should respect it too if you're a spiritual person that doesn't think that you should be trying to get to the bag. Get to that bag. But yeah, I feel like we are sitting in this emperor energy. I feel like we're building a foundation. I feel like we're working on creating something that is meant to last. We're trying to be rich witches, not broke witches. What we need to start doing is Knight of Pentacles. So something tells me that we've been making moves or we've been reading about finances. Mama Offset is like, stop sitting on that information that you have in your head now. Start actually using it, start working it. The reminder is that like if you are doing like something related to money that's like, and I'm thinking more like in the mundane way, but you could also be doing like money magic as well. Actually, no, do both. You're going to want to be doing money magic. I definitely get that sense with this card. You're also going to be wanting to, like, if you have never invested before and you want to start like investing and getting into that, not giving any advice because your girl is not, no, I'm not giving y'all any investing advice, but say that's one of the things that you've been looking at as a way to grow your money. All right, guys, I'm back. I was recording this with 2 cameras, but like my old device that I'm using for recording that was showing the layout or whatever, it just died. Apparently I have the storage is full on it, which is weird, but okay. I'll look at it later. As I was saying, we were looking at the Knight of Pentacles, and that is telling me that we need to go ahead and start making moves on the money knowledge that we've accumulated. We need to be doing money spells. We This is something that I've gotten from other people that are moving in spiritual places. I have been watching a lot of people doing like these money moves from a spiritual standpoint, from an esoteric standpoint. And the biggest thing is you don't want to be doing money rituals and money spells when you are in need of money. You also want to be like continually doing them, so that way they're already in effect, they're already doing their work. Like, you want to build on them, so to speak. And I definitely think that's like a good idea, especially, again, Emperor Foundations, number 4. What we're going to stop doing is Seven of Pentacles. Mama Aset is saying that we've been sitting on moving forward financially, or like in the earthen realms. We've been looking over all of our things. We're trying to like probably make sure we got enough money and all that other stuff. And I'm seeing 333, but we're trying to make sure all of our ducks are in a row. And she's just like, you've already checked it twice. Get moving. All right, so that's what I got for you guys for this new moon read. I do hope that you guys enjoy that. Let me know what you think of it down in the comments below, especially if it resonates. Leave a like, send it to a friend, something like that. If you're vibing with my energy, then you're probably vibing with the reading. And if you're here, that's what's going on. But yeah, so let me know what you guys are thinking of doing for this new moon. I haven't had any plans. I'm wondering if I'm going to be setting intentions or not. I think I am. And yeah, if you've got intentions, let me know what those are. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. I do want to thank you guys for watching this. Love you. Bye.